seen a lot of new colors this year, oranges, plaids, greens, blues, but sometimes black is the new black. And joining me to tell us all about the new Odin line by Helly Hansen is John Raymer. John, tell us a little bit about this. This looks super sleek, super cool.
Well, yeah, it definitely is. This is the Odin line that we've designed for your all-mountain expert professional, somebody that's going to be out in the elements, really demanding the most from their product. You've got a lot of really technical stuff put into this jacket, put into the pants, put into the vest, and the base layer, where it's going to be for somebody that's really out in the elements, really needs as much protection as possible.
So for your average ski patroller or somebody who's out there working on the mountain all day long, you've got this great, it's almost like Batman. You've got the full utility vest.
Oh, definitely, yeah. You've got pockets, bells and whistles for all your gear.
Now, underneath this, I'm seeing this base layer,
yep.
And it's a clear mesh.
Yep.
Now, you wouldn't think that a mesh would be the base layer that you would want for the middle of winter, but tell me a little bit more about it.
Well, layered in the system properly, you're going to want your base layer here to have something to be able to dump heat very easily, and that mesh is definitely going to be able to do that. You can see through here.
And on top of that, you were telling me earlier the folks at Men's Vogue came by and were really interested in this piece as a fashion element.
As a fashion element, as you're saying, black is the new black, and so we definitely covered that here. Layered up with this, and we move into this super high fashion piece, but very, very, very technical.
And what, tell me a little bit about this piece.
It's a Primaloft jacket, really thin, but super warm. Pack it up, it goes about the size of your fist once it's done, but it can be one of the warmest jackets, which combined with the mesh base layer is perfect for all weather conditions.
All right, well, speaking of all weather conditions, let's move from the extreme of winter to the burning heat of summer. You guys have the HH Cool and the HH Dry lines. Tell me about those.
All right, these are our two Leafa lines. HH Dry is going to be for somebody that needs to trap in a little bit more body heat. It's going to be layering a little bit more, so you're going to want something that's going to be nice and tight, keep it from getting all bunchy underneath your different layers.
And on top of that, interesting patterns as well.
We've definitely done some very interesting patterns. Starting in winter this year, carrying over into spring. We've got kind of the men's camo with a little bit of the diamond.
Okay, so that's keeping you a little bit warmer, obviously, long sleeve, tighter fit. But if it's really hot and you really need to vent some stuff, you've got the HH Cool.
We've got HH Cool, which is similar fabric technology. It's going to be a pattern or technology that pulls all that moisture off your skin, keeps you nice and cool while you're out in the sun, while you're out working, hiking, biking, running.
And again, interesting, it's not just a technical piece, it's got some interesting fashionable details as well.
Definitely some good colors, some little pop lines, and definitely keep the brand in there. Speaking of fashion, then we move into something like this guy here, which is, as you can see, it's a little bit different. It's got like a basketball jersey where you're going to be able to dump heat a little bit easier. Again, with the fashion, keep great lines for women.
Something you can work out in and then easily go off and have some lunch.
Exactly. Yep. Keep it fashion all the way through.
All right. Well, that's a great bit of stuff for the summertime. We've looked at the winter. We've looked at the summer. Now let's look at what you've got for spring and fall.
Spring and fall, keeping that fashion alive. We've got great patterns going into these jackets. For somebody that wants to look great, but definitely wants to be protected from all the elements. We've got the Charger jacket. As you can see the pattern, really nice top on the shoulders here, abrasion resistant, keep your backpack digging into your jacket, but you look great out there.
And plaid is a hot trend this year.
Plaid's hot, the floral's hot, all the different colors popping out.
And yes, speaking of the florals, I see a little subtle design on the women's model.
Yep, nothing too overpowering, but just nice and tasteful.
Now, for years, Helly Hansen was known for the sort of extreme condition, foul weather gear, but now you've really moved more into the consumer world.
Yeah, I mean, we've still kept traditional, real high quality product, but like you said, we moved into the fashion sense as well.
And you can pick it up at most retailers, or you even have your own chain of stores as well.
We've got a store in Park City out in Redstone, right across from Wild Oats, so you can pick it up there or any major retailer.
All right, John, thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back with a whole lot more from the Outdoor Retailer Show. Don't go away.